Hello! So, it's now time, I want to do a video about the guild bosses, the raid bosses. I did a video earlier, well, a live stream rather, where I was kind of like preparing my teams, kind of talking about this. I did do a throwaway fight, but my guild, they're now up to level 140 on the boss. So, right, what happened is that you had to start on level 65 this week, so you had to beat the bosses, every boss up through here to get here, and so you have this boss log. You can actually fight, see all the fights. You had to defeat 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 115. Oh, he has a big look at that 48,000 damage fight, so he got two bosses at once. And then 125. Okay, doesn't like to scroll apparently. Oh boy, so here we go. 100 level 30s Buzz defeated. So we're gonna do our teams now. There's just so many fights, wow. But yeah, and you can just kind of, like I said, it also shows you all the, who did the most points of their teams. So it logs all this stuff, so it's pretty cool. And you also get buffs here, from here. I bought all the ones available. Like, the most important buffs mostly are the ones that deal damage. Like, if you don't have a lot of gold, like, if you're level 130, gold becomes kind of worthless. But ones I'd focus on, like, are the damage dealing ones. Anything that boosts your damage are going to be the most powerful buffs, usually. This one's okay, probably the second best here. These ones are all kind of meh. These ones reduce damage you take. Like, and really, like, these don't really do much for you. It's like either you're taking too much damage or like you're practically invincible. There's like really no in between. Just kind of watching the logs. It's just like, so these really don't do enough to really justify the cost, to be honest. But they are there. I just bought them for the sake of, like, the stream, for this video. And the fact that I have more than plenty of gold. But if you're on a budget, really just buy this one. And I said, they might be some randoms. Like, these buffs I think are very random. I don't know about the gold ones, but these ones are definitely random. Right, this is a Grove Keeper buff. These are epic buffs. Right, Nightmares? You said you have to use the Valor Emblems. You only get 150 a week, so it's one of these buffs. Alright, these ones cost 100, so you could do one of these buffs, then one of these buffs, or do three of these ones. I actually did three of these ones, because these ones are some damage ones. 7% damage bonus against Nightmares for each Nightmare on the battlefield. That's extra damage. That's good. This one gives 10% more stats when Osh awakens to person who did the most damage. Don't know how long it lasts. I don't know if it lasts long for the rest of the fight or what, but more stats equals more damage, so that's good. This one, if you heal more than past max damage, you do pure damage to the defense seers. So again, more damage. So those are why I said I just like buffs that do damage. Those are generally what you want to focus on. So you can also, because my guild actually beat a bunch of bosses, so you can actually, there's rewards here. You can claim them. Claims for all these. Pretty cool, right? All these claims. Right, and these ones, like, and they're get pretty flat here. You can kind of see what they got here. They just get better. But we didn't get to fight the high level minions this week, but generally speaking, you get the mana from the raids and the seeds from the raids, but you get a lot more of the crystals and stuff. You get a lot more crystals from the minions, so you kind of do want to be at the, like I said, so as you get these things, you do get more crystals for the minions, so beating minions is pretty good, important every week. It's why you want to set the event for high as you can. And then level 15, there actually is a level 160 boss, but you have to beat the level 150 boss first, but the level 150 I think is the highest you can start the boss at, so if you beat the level 150 boss, you'll get a 160 boss, which has exact same loot as the level 150 boss, so it just kind of repeats. And then you got the damage rewards, which are pretty flat. This is 15k, 40k, 75k, I believe. I forget the exact numbers, but this is 450k, but these rewards are all pretty flat, far as I know. They're all about the same on, like, each of these tiers. Like, they just they're pretty flat. They increase till you get some, but there's not a whole lot. They're pretty flat here. And then if you go all the way 10 million damage, you get your seed, which 10 million damage is pretty easy if you're level 130, so not a big deal. So we're gonna, I mean, I could claim this, which we will here in a minute, but let's go do a fight here. So I did one fight earlier. I threw, like, my chump teams out there, and now we are gonna run some other teams. So we're gonna do my mage team. They had a mage team set up. Oh, let's see. And I think I did this one. Let's see. There's like after you want. I said I have some notes here, but I also have I want to do Arachnamaya with here, and this is going to be probably where I put Isaac and Anvari just because they're like what's left. And I don't know. It's one of those things like I forget what my teams were. I didn't really write it down because I was doing a stream, so I didn't have good lighting for that. But I'll figure this out. But I was definitely gonna do the Nebula Jew Thea team. Like this is gonna be a team here. It's gonna be the Uber team. So we'll probably just run with this one since I know what it is. So we want Fenris here, Albus here. These are probably the right patrons actually. Maybe we want Merlin actually. Faster, speed her up a bit, should be a bit more energy. So we're going to run with this one. This should do a lot of damage. So let's run with it. So it actually, I like how it kind of starts zoomed out. And then we'll just go to auto. See, everyone starts 25% energy for the theme. Jew is pretty much playing the role of my tank. He has plenty of life, but that's why we got a healer. So we might not get this at level 140 boss. Pretty tough. We're doing 15k, 20k. Look at this damage, though. Look at that damage. Nightmares. Like, so this is why you want the damage bonus. Yeah, Jew's destroying them. Heroes buffed. Look at this. We're going to get a buff here. Boom. Oh, yeah. Look at us. Alright, yeah. No, look at this damage, though. Look at this go. Boom. 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 Oh, yeah. Yeah, that SOS haste with Thea is so good with Inju teams. 47k, look at this. We are destroying this. We still have a minute to go. Boom, we are destroying this, man. Oh, this is a good team. And my heroes, like said, Nebula and Fox are pretty weak. Boom. Destroy the spheres. These nightmare things take a lot of hits. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, up to 50,000 damage. 50 million, sorry. 50 million damage! Oh, there we go. I guess we died. Those nightmares got pretty tough, but look at that. Yes, that's like, if this team was a bit tougher, we probably could have, but 51 million is pretty good. We can be very happy with that. Look at that damage, though. Sebastian... Destroyer of Worlds. Albus did 17 million. Nebula, like I said, she's buffing. Fox did her 3 million. Like I said, she buffs Armor Pen, which is pretty helpful for Sebastian and Jew. Like I said, so that was a very, very, very good fight. So, 51 million. I think that's the best my guild's done so far in any fight. And this is level 140, so it's higher level fight than any of the previous ones. So, that's really good. So, Arachnamaya, let's see. Okay, so I do want Helios. I'm just kind of have to see what I got here. If I do... And that leaves me with those 10 remaining. Don't know how well Krista's going to tank. Krista probably tanks just fine. Yeah, this is what we got to roll with. So, actually, probably... I think we want Merlin. We might really just want Axel. I think we probably do want Axel. This team is going to get destroyed. It's going to get destroyed. Ooh, Mara. Biscuit. Oh, nothing. Can't use any of those. Ah, someone's going to have to go without a patron. Alright, Lars, you don't get a patron. This team's going to get destroyed, but we're going to just roll with it. This team's going to do pretty poorly, I think. Yeah, I think Axel was the right choice here. Usually I think most cases you do want Albus, but this team's going to have some survival issues, so we really just gotta roll with it. Roll with it. Alright. Ryan's doing some damage here. Maybe with an acid. I don't know. We took quite a bit of damage early on, so I don't know. We might have been okay using Merlin. I mean, we got to 2 million with this team. That's actually not too bad. So unfortunately, as I said, you can't move them with Eye of the Storm, so it really limits what I can do with the twins, but it's mostly for the magic buffs and the armor, the magic pen buffs for Ryan and Helios. That's mostly what we're getting out of them. Krista's the tank. So she's providing, like I said, utility as a tank here. She's tanky enough to be the tank for this team. And that's just kind of generally, I think, the best. And my Ryan and Helios are pretty weak, so like I said, it's less like the powerhouse of this team here. Honestly, if we get to, like I said, we're gonna pass 5 million prep. So honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with this damage. This damage is not bad. All right. I guess the twins do okay versus some of those themes that you can move. There are some of those enemies you can move with Eye of the Storm, looks like, so. Well said, we might get to 6 million, which is honestly not too bad. I was expecting worse from this team, to be honest. Like, this is doing better than I was expecting. Because I had low expectations for this team, so. They surpassed my exceedingly low expectations. Alright, 6 million damage, look at that. Boom. All about Orion and then Celeste. I said, you know what? They did some damage. Like, my Orion and Helios are way weak, so what we did here, pretty good. Healing. Alrighty. And then, so if we do, don't have a lot of stuff left here. If we took, let's see. Okay, so we got those three, so we want probably that, or no, wait, actually Morgan wants to be here with them. We need Martha here, though. We do need more healing, so armor, but that's probably, and then Kira's just gonna have to go with them. That's kind of, like I said, my Kira's pretty weak. She's whatever, she's just the next best up. And Kane, we probably want Oliver here. That means Axel here. Mara can go here. Oh, does Martha need a pet? Not really. I mean, we could put Fenris on Anvari. Yeah, my Anvari is pretty weak, so we're just gonna roll with this. Let's roll with it. Yeah, like I said. He's okay, but he's taking a lot of damage, so yeah, we definitely... Oliver is right call there. Wow. He might not survive anyway. Nope. Maybe I should have put Astaroth there. Oh. Yeah, no, I said I'm very focused, like I said, but like I said, it's just better to have one good team than a bunch of like mediocre teams. So, but Jew was destroying stuff. Jew, Sebastian, that team was destroying worlds there. Alright, well, we're getting some damage here. I said that initial assault's what tells your tank in, but this is where we're dying right here. Alright, so I probably needed Astaroth instead of Anvari. That was probably a mistake. Oh well. Live and learn. This is the first week of this, so my work is still kind of learning here. Well, this team's not going to do much more, I don't think. The nightmares, look at that. That's his, like, status effects. Well, we made to 4 million damage. And this is game over right here. They're gonna die right here. Yeah, no, I said I should have put Astaroth in this team. I messed it up, but that's fine. Oh well, we gained 4.3, so... Yeah, I said that team did not work so well. Maybe I should have put Yasmin with the other team, but that's fine. I just don't have a lot of heroes, like I said. Yeah, that should have definitely... I mean, my Astaroth's pretty weak, though, so it's kind of like... You just don't got enough heroes. So we can put Oliver here, though. Put Albus here. You can get Fenris. And then we're going to do Alvis. Boom. Roars the Uber tank. Look at that. Freaking Rainbow Halo punks. Oh yeah, this team's gonna do some damage. This team's gonna do some damage. Yeah, Anvari would have been better here. Oh well. We gotta chump res if we need it, I guess. Healing! It's the only healing we get, so... We're pretty healing light, though, on the other hand, so the other team actually had a healer, so... we got Maya. I mean, she's okay as a healer. Da-da-da. Boom. There we go. All right. All right. Yay, healing. I was kind of hoping to get more out of Arachnamaya, to be honest. It's kind of disappointing. Maybe I should have put that Helios right here. I don't know. It's just kind of... Oh, Zed, this is doing okay, I guess. Yeah, no, just like I said, I just don't have 25 powerful heroes like some of these players do, so it's kind of like you just have to roll with what you got. And this is it. So 4 million damage here. I guess that's acceptable. I was hoping for more from that team. That was a bit disappointing. Come on, guys. You guys can do more. So that's what we got here. So, yeah. It is what it is. Like I said, it's stuff like I said, we're still learning. Like I said, we'll do better next week. And what's that? I'll get some more points. Probably do score more points next week. And we should be, like I said, there's still several people in the guild who still have fights. So I think we'll get to the 150 boss this week. And then we can start 150. So let's claim all these. Claim, 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 claim. Haven't beat the 140 yet, so we can't claim those. We can claim these. Yay! Yeah, 15, 40, 75, 120, 180, 225, 255, 330k, 450, 675, 900. 1.2 million, 1.65 million, 2.25 million, 5 million, and 10 million for a seed. Boom! And there's also a bunch of other quests you can claim. Like there are the weekly quests where you can get, where you do a bunch of boss, if you do all your boss fights. And there you go. So get some insignias. Insignias are cool. And let's see, I guess people are just testing some stuff. And then, of course, level 65, you get a bunch of these seeds for the first time you defeat these bosses. Look at that, that's a lot of seeds. For 30. So there's a way to get some seeds. Boom. So I have like 41 seeds again. Nice. And if you ever want to check out where you got, how much of these seeds you got, all of these seeds are down here. As the seeds are apparently somewhere else. Where does the seeds end up? Oh, they're down here in the consumables, so those ones are down here in the consumables. Awesome. 51 seeds. Boom. But yeah, anyway, that's the guild boss stuff, everything you need to know there. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.